Mr. Hansen's new record. Mr. Hansen's new record.
In case you guys missed it, we kind of got into it a little bit. By we, I mean black women, because we all know what happened when that girl posted that her man cheated and that he cheated on her. She was a Latina girl. He cheated on her with a bigger black woman. And it got me to thinking, this whole time we've been talking about how black women, aren't the preference, and how these women think they have one over us because these certain women think they have one over on us because they're preferred. But if you think about it, black women are preferred by like every culture. Do you know how many Hispanic men have hit on me? How many Middle Eastern men have hit on me? White men. I used to work at a beauty supply. The owner was Korean. That man used to hit on me. And of course, our black men, the ones that get it, yes, our black men love us. But when we think about our counterparts, I don't think they're like internationally like that. Now, granted, everybody has their preferences in every culture, but black women are loved by everybody.
Well, you heard what this young lady had to say, and her statement is black women are the preference. But I really don't want to bust her bubble, but the facts are, yeah, you can get attracted, you can get attraction or get looks or even get a lot of call outs or cat calls by being of other races. But that's not the end game. The end game is the getting engaged. The end game is getting married. And I hate to say it, but a lot of those men that this young lady is talking about are men that just want to hit it. It's a wham bam thank you ma'am. It sounds cute, oh yeah, these men checking for me. Yeah, okay, that's cool, but it's not really the end game. And as you get older and older, it's all about being able to settle down with someone. It's not about who's giving you looks, who's checking you out, who wants to, lack of a better expression, bang you. So we all have to do better. Black men have to do better. Black women have to do better. But neither one of us should get on a high horse just to say like, other races are checking for me. We all in this struggle. We need to work it out. We need to do better. We need to teach better. We need to raise our young people to do better. All right.
I told myself that 2023 would be the year that I date them all, mainly because I've always been the type of woman to only date one person at a time. I've been single for 4 years, but I've always dated one person at a time, give that person my love, attention, time, affection, all the things. And then when it ends, I end up with my feelings hurt. So I told myself that's not going to happen again, especially to somebody I'm not committed to. I do not believe you should give access to a person to hurt you that you have not been committed to. And I also feel like there's this stigma, there's this narrative that society has created that only men are allowed to have options. Women were created to be monogamous, and I just think that that's bullshit. We need the same options that men have. Men can have a side chick, a sneaky link, a wife, and a work wife, and he's considered that nigga. But when a woman decides she does not want to be monogamous and she wants options, then she's considered a hoe. And if that makes me a hoe, then hoe will, because I'm going to weigh my options. I love myself enough to know that I deserve to be loved at a certain capacity. I deserve to have a certain happiness. And in my opinion, there's no way for me to figure out what man was created or made for me if I'm giving that one person everything at one time. And I'm not saying go out there and be a hoe, but if that's what you want to do, that's your business. And that's what we have to learn to understand. Women can do the same thing that a man could do in the same capacity, and it should be okay. So sis, if you thinking about dating them all, this is your sign to date them all.
Here we go once again. A young lady who in her mind feels is that it's better to have a lot of incoming fire than to try to dodge one bullet. Now she says that she's given her heart in relationships, being monogamous, and it doesn't work out. So now she's gonna flip it around. She's gonna just randomly date, and it sounds like have sex with a lot of men. And there's a study that goes out that says that if a woman has more than 10 sexual partners, it's gonna be a higher rate of divorce. So like, she's a grown woman. She definitely can do whatever it is she feels she's grown enough to do. But in the long run, you're not really helping yourself trying to go out and trying to be a man. You know, only thing, if I had a suggestion, I would probably just say slow down on the sex. If you meet someone, vet the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that having multiple sexual partners is going to lessen the hurt on their heart. But hey, that's my opinion. She's grown. She definitely can do whatever she feels she wants to do. So hey, I wish her all the best.
Black women are single because they want to get paid for being in a relationship.
We all know black women's preference. Those people don't like to go on dates. Those people they can't afford to splurge on you. Those people are not trying to get married. They're not trying to be faithful to you in a relationship. They have a track record of abandoning their children. So a woman who's engaging with those type of people, she says, how can I come up? I'm giving him my body. I'm giving him my time. How can I get anything back? And she requires money. And he still refuses to provide even that. So this chronic singleness is self-imposed because there are men who understand the assignment. Black women are more loyal to these type of people than they are themselves, because there are plenty of men of other cultures, of other races, who have no problem giving you what you want without all the pushback. So black women want to be loyal to black love, and black men, this is what they get. This is what they get, and they deserve it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it seems now we have a seasoned veteran giving advice to young ladies. And if I'm not mistaken, it sounds like she's giving advice to be an OnlyFans or Instagram model, because she's not really talking about how is the man taking care of you, is this man treating you properly. She's talking about the come up. He's not paying money, you know, basically. And she's basically generalizing all black men, that's a no-no. You can say you've dealt with some black men, and in my past I've dealt with this and that or whatever, but she's going across the board with that underlining, yeah, these guys. So it is what it is. Once again, that's bad advice, because the one thing that she left out was you can get that money, but that money, as funny as it sounds, is gonna come with the cost. Hey, thanks for checking me out. Catch me next time. And like I always say, family, be safe.